Today, I ventured far beyond the borders of Brownsville, Texas, to visit a store known as Habitat Restore. For those of you that don't know, this is owned by Habitat for Humanity, and they're kind of like Goodwill. They take in items and resell them, but they have a focus on housing items. And as you guys may know, I'm working on a renovation project, and so I wanted to go in here and check it out. The outside you see over there is kind of like an outdoor warehouse, and then here is the front. It's kind of cool, small town looking with the patio, so it fits my whole vibe today. So let's go check it out. All right, starting off, you got a nice bright space, little Christmas tree going on right there. The guy at the front desk told me that they have 40% off kitchen cabinets. That's ending today, but that they always have specials. So inside right now, it looks kind of like domestic type stuff, sort of like Goodwill type of stuff. So I was more looking for building supplies. Okay, didn't see too much on the inside that I was looking for, but people who like to thrift and stuff might want to check it out. Now we're coming to the warehouse. So one of the things I'm looking for right now is like a chandelier. I'm thinking about doing a chandelier outside on the back patio. So I'm looking to see if I can find something that's, that might work with that vibe. So let's see what we find. All right, so I came in here specifically looking for a chandelier that I could repurpose for the back patio, and look what I found immediately. Multiple chandeliers. I am loving this one with the jars. I already think that's going to be my choice, but I'm going to go ahead and peruse the rest. Here's one here. Here's some other ones. But I love this one because it's rustic and it'll keep the lights encapsulated. Man, I'm on it. I'm thinking I'm going to get that one, but I'm going to look around a little bit more. Man, they really have an abundance of cabinets here. Also, lots of CFL lights. If you need to replace fluorescent lights, maybe come here and look for those first. Here's some nice finished interior doors. I'm definitely going to need some doors at this project, so probably come back and try to find some here. They have a bunch of different paints. So if you guys have paint that you need to get rid of, instead of taking it to the landfill, bring it here. I didn't even know about this. From now on, I'm bringing all my extra paints here. And if you're painting like a barn or a shed, or a room where you don't really care too much about the paint color, you can come here and pick out a paint and you're good to go. Nice. Okay, and here in this area, I'm seeing some laminate flooring, different kinds. You probably would only want to get this if you're doing a very small space, maybe like a closet. So why go buy new stuff if you just need to do a closet that maybe had carpet in it before and you don't really care if it matches the rest of the space? Guys, check out these gorgeous bathtubs that were obviously donated. $400. I can't even imagine how expensive these are, original and new. I mean, well, these are new, but I guarantee you they're a lot more than $400. Here's another new bathtub, $167. Jetted tubs, sinks. Another bathtub, shower walls. Oh, towel for like a backsplash. Oh, man. Lots more miscellaneous tile. I think one of the things you're going to have to deal with here is probably there's not a lot of the same tile. So if you're going to come here and get tile, it's probably going to need to be for small projects like accents, inserts, or, like a small bathroom or maybe a closet. I don't know if they're going to have enough tile or laminate to do like a big space. But definitely for small projects, there's plenty to choose from. In fact, I'm really digging this here because I need to do a backsplash in the house I just got. That might be it. Look at this, a brand new mountable microwave. They're saying $150, but I'll bet you could get it for cheaper because it's that microwave is probably about $150 at Home Depot as is, maybe $200. Here's some more microwaves. Here's a whole bin of window blinds. I don't know the measurements of my windows, otherwise I'd probably be grabbing some of these. Speaking of windows, here's some windows right here. If you just need to replace one or two windows, there's some already to go. Okay, guys, I am super excited. I'm going to put you on something, okay? So I came here to go to Habitat Restore in Harlingen to see if I could save a few bucks. I was really just looking for a light fixture to put out on the patio, and I saw this. This was perfect. So I picked this up. It's missing the top part, which doesn't matter because it's going to be outside. Got it for 35 bucks. Then I saw that they had paint, okay? I got 4 different full containers of 5-gallon paints. These are all exactly what I need. Of course, you can't mix the color custom because, you know, you're buying stuff that people have brought back to the store. But they're all nice satin paints, and they're nice beiges and a gray semi-gloss for the bathroom and the kitchen. So it's going to work perfect with the earth tone that I'm looking for. Interior and exterior, I'm covered. So I saved, oh, not to mention I got a LED light for the kitchen, a really nice big bright one for half price, and I got an LED light for either the shed or some other space. So all in, I spent 368 bucks. If I had bought all this stuff new at Lowe's or Home Depot, we'd be looking about $700 or $800. So if you're doing a renovation project, you're trying to stay on a budget, before you go to Lowe's or Home Depot, I highly recommend you go to Habitat Restore, have an open mind, look around and see what you can find. Right now, they have a sale going on cabinets, but I think next week they're going to have 40% off everything in the store. At least they said they think that's going to happen. So go check them out. I'm going to post this video earlier than I planned to let y'all know about the sale. See ya.